It's your girl, Love Kisses 99, and I'm coming to you today with my review and first impressions of the goodies from Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty is all over the internet. Everybody's trying it out, so I wanted to try it as well. So stay tuned for a quick tutorial and my first impressions of the products that I'm using. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm starting out with the Fenty Beauty Primer, and this primer is 1.08 fluid ounces, and I do put all the pricing in a few slides in the video. So I'm just applying this all over my face so that I can, give that foundation a good base to work with. And now I'm going to do some concealing and color correcting around my mouth. I'm going to start with my concealer from Ruby Kisses. I'm just putting that all the way around. And then I'm going to go in and add the Master Camo from Maybelline. My undertones are all over the place. I think right now my undertones around this area are a little bit purple. So I'm just going in with the red mixed with that concealer. And now I'm going to use my Beauty Blender and just smooth that all the way out. I had to go through quite a few concealers and correctors to figure out which ones worked for my skin, and these two combined work really, really well. And I'm going to use that same Ruby Kisses concealer under my eyes. I've just been going through it lately, looking a little tired, looking a little blah, so I just wanted to lighten up that area just a little bit. And this is what I do on a regular basis. I'm not doing anything different than I would normally do daily when I'm doing my makeup. Because I feel like for me, that's the best way to try out new products, is to go with the process that you're used to. So now that that's all done, I'm going to use the foundation brush from Fenty Beauty along with the foundation, and it does say shake well on here, and the foundation is 1.08 fluid ounces, and I'm just tapping that on my face before I go in with the brush to apply it. And one pump, a full pump, will really give you a nice amount of coverage, but if you want really full coverage, you can go use 2 pumps, and the foundation is buildable. So if you want a nice full coverage, you can get it with this foundation. And in some areas I'm tapping and smoothing and going over with the brush just to make sure everything's all smooth and evened out. And I am using the reflection from my camera. And also I have a mirror to the side that I'm using as well. I'm going to go in with another half a pump of that foundation. And I'm blending, blending, blending with that brush. The brush feels so smooth on the skin. You don't necessarily need it. You can use a beauty blender, or if you have brushes already, you don't really have to purchase the brush. You don't really have to have it. You can get the same effect with brushes that you already have, foundation brushes or your beauty blender. So now that I've applied my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. And I know when I spoke with the representative at Sephora, she said make sure you shake up the bottle, so make sure you do that. And as it dries down, since it's so richly pigmented, the color may change a little bit. So we're going to wait a few minutes, let it settle in. I'm going to put on some of the powder and a little highlighter lipstick, and we're going to come back and see how it looks. So now I'm going to go in with the Match Stix Trio, and this is the medium 200, and this is the Conceal, Contour, and Highlight. And these sticks are actually magnetic, so they kind of click together. Now this is Mocha. I'm just using this for a little bit of contouring. I don't go too heavy with the contouring during the day. And these sticks are 0.25 ounces. And then the one I'm using down my nose and on my forehead, this color is called Bamboo. And I did use a little above my Cupid's bow. So yeah, as you can see, I'm searching around for a brush. So what I decided to do was flip over that foundation brush to the clean side and just do my blending with it. I can't tell you how many times I had to hop up and down during this tutorial with the doorbell ringing and the postman and all kinds of stuff going on. I just said, you know what, let me just use the opposite side of this brush. And I'm just blending. And you guys know I have a ton of brushes, but up and down again and again, I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and use this brush right here. So now this is the highlighter, and this is called Trippin'. So I just put a little bit on my cheekbones at the top. Just pat it in a little, and you could have really just stopped right here, but of course I went a little harder with the highlight. And now I'm using the blotting powder, and this blotting powder is called Invisimate blotting powder, and it's universal, so every skin tone can use it. And this is 0.3 ounces. And now we're going to go in with that highlighter. And this highlighter, it's the Killawatt highlighter, and on one side it's actually a duo. On one side is Mean Money and the other is called Hustler Baby. And the one that I'm using right now is Hustler Baby. You'll get a really beautiful, beautiful highlight from it. And I'm using a little of it on my Cupid's bow. Oh yeah, lots and lots of highlight. And now this blush is actually from MAC. I've had this for a really long time, and this is called Hot Nights. And now I'm just giving my face a spritz with the Urban Decay setting spray. Okay, so that's it. I kind of did my steps a little bit out of order. I'm really not used to doing a lot of makeup reviews anymore, which I am gonna come back and do some of those. But as you can see, I used the highlighter, and this color, on one side it's Mean Money and the other is Hustler Baby, and this is the Killawatt highlighter. And now that I'm showing this, you can see my highlight pretty good. And I also used the medium trio for highlighting and contouring. And yeah, it's just, if you want to build on it, you can build on it. If you want a over the top extra highlight, contour, and all that, you can add more, but I didn't want to do too much because I'm only going out to ShopRite. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys and give you guys an idea of what I think. The price point is amazing, and I've paid much more for foundation and it didn't even work for me. And the trio, if you buy the trio, you get 3. When I think separately they're like 20 something bucks, so I went ahead and got the trio. But yeah, I'm really liking the foundation, and it's been about maybe 10-15 minutes, so it's dried down, and if it was going to oxidize, it would have done it. So yeah, just make sure you get shade matched, because you really do need to do that. I like to get shade matched, and when I went to get shade matched, I had on no foundation at all because I didn't want to really compromise the foundation, like the color. And also the lighting, as you guys know, sometimes that lighting in Sephora can be a little bit tricky, so always go outside, like into the regular sunlight or daylight, and check the foundation. And also you can always get a sample while you're there. If you think that the color may not work for you, you can get samples. I love that about Sephora. They enjoy giving you samples. And also The lippy that I'm wearing is the one from Rihanna, and this is the one and only lip color that's available right now. And this lip color is called Fenty Glow. I'm really happy that glossy lips are coming back because my lips were giving me a problem when I was using all of that liquid lipstick. It was kind of drying my lips out a bit. But now we're back to a glossy pout, and I'm very happy about that. So that's my review and my look from the items from Fenty Beauty. Definitely check them out. There's a huge shade range, which we don't always get that. And when I went into Sephora, they were fully stocked on everything. I don't think it's going to be a situation where you're going to go in there and they're not going to have your shade, because I spoke to the consultant and she said they have tons of the Fenty Beauty products. So definitely check them out, and I'm hoping you enjoyed this quick look. I'm going to see what this looks like when I'm off camera, because I'm just using the reflection from my camera right now, but I'm hoping it's popping. So that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for some still pics, and I'm hoping you have an absolutely awesome day today, and I'll see you guys again soon.